Yo, can you hear me? Dude, take that thing off. Hello? Yo! Yo!
Can you hear me well though? Okay, good. Hello, hello everyone. Welcome yet to another Catch Academy tournament for match. And right now we actually have 3 matches going on as we speak. But this is gonna be the match that's gonna be streamed on this channel. The other matches will also be streamed on separate channels. But on this channel right now we have Murtaj versus Mize. It's gonna be your seed 8 against your seed 57. Quite a huge difference here on the qualifiers. And just look at the stats real quick for the qualifiers. Murtaj got their best performance on Hidden 1, actually getting the highest seed possible, seed number 1. However, their performance wasn't that well when it came to Hidden 2, which they obtained the lowest seed there on their PBs. However, they did get very solid scores when it came to normal 1, Hard Rocks and DTs, and a quite decent score on that convert pick. And as for Mize, we do see that the best performance was on Hard Rock 1, getting a high seed of 14. However, their worst seed was also Hidden 2. And in general, they got a really great performance on that Noma 3, getting seed 22. And just overall getting very balanced scores or seed positions when it came to converts, the only exception being that Hidden 2. So, going back into the match we have at hand, I'm pretty sure we should be seeing these players picking their roles soon, and we'll eventually find out what they want to pick or ban. And there's a very high chance that Hidden 2 could be banned, but again, we gotta remind y'all that these maps are arguably easier in comparison to the qualifiers, so perhaps they do feel a bit comfortable with these mods in comparison to a round of qualifiers. As we can see, Mize won that roll by just 10 points, 90 against an 80 roll. So that means they have the decision to either pick or ban. And they go for a first pick. That means Murtaj has to ban first. Afterwards, Mize will be able to ban and pick the first map to begin this round. Oh, seems like Murtaj does has a warm-up, but I'm not too sure if it's too late to play it. But typically, warm-ups should be uploaded on the Whitebeam side or sent to your match's referee before the actual match starts. There could be an exception this time, but I'm not too sure if that is going to be the case. Seems like they are eventually gonna make a decision here. Yeah, for now, we'll just have to wait a little bit, but I am gonna check real quick and actually give you an update on one of the matches that's actually not being streamed. And yeah, so there is one match that's not being streamed right now, unfortunately, because there are 3 matches happening right now simultaneously. So that match is gonna be Rytelis, I think it's pronounced Rytelis versus Fair. I'm not sure who on the roll, I have to check real quick, but right now they're playing Hidden 1. So I'm gonna keep you guys updated as long as the stream is up and running. I'll try to update that match as well. And speaking of, Fair just won that Hidden 1 by 64, around 65k points, and this was their pick. Rytelis ended up banning, I believe that is Noma 3, while Fair banned DT1. Yes, it is currently 1-0. And as for this match, I'm not sure what's going on, but the referee is not responding. So this is not an issue to. This is not an issue with the players themselves. None of them have disconnected at the moment, so yeah, we'll just have to wait just a little bit longer, unfortunately. And we'll get back to you in just a moment.
पतली पतली कमर व उसकी ठोडी पे तिल कहर करे आंखें उसकी ताली बनी जानू 47 फेर करे पतली पतली कमर व उसकी ठोडी पे तिल कहर करे आंखें उसकी ताली बनी जानू 47 फेर करे
Okay, now we're officially back. With some technical difficulties here. Quick update once again. The next pick from the other match going on right now was Harvard 1. And this was a pick by MyzeJD.
Płynie w nas ta młoda krew, wiesz dobrze, to przejmuje tu ster. Pamiętam jak krzywo patrzyłeś na mnie, nie sądziłeś, że się w tym miejscu znajdę. Młoda krew płynie w moich żyłach, to co mówi.
Also, I gotta point out this is a quite spicy warm-up to start off with. Back to match results on the match with Bayer against Italy's. They won their own pick on their own map by barely 713 points. Literally nothing. I think they both SC'd, so it came down to the accuracy and the sprinter overall. I'm not too sure if both of them score 100 points. I'll check real quick before keeping an eye on this match itself. And the MP link does show that Riley is missed one droplet. So it could have been that along with the spinner at the end. That was a really close map altogether. Riley's next pick is number 1. It's gonna be a rather long map, so I don't think we will be able to see the results until we are midway through one of these players' selections. And that is gonna be your one and only warm-up for this one. Very nice. 727 there on Murtaj's score. But now Murtaj themselves has to decide what they wanna ban first. target for round of 32 next week. Still not over there for Vitalist. They will be playing next week as well, but in the losers bracket where they have a second chance. Back to this match, Mize is gonna find the miss near the end, and this could be it. Murtaj could easily get away with this, but they have to hold the combo. There's honestly not a lot of sections to break here.
It's vampire.
Still holding that was difference just being separated by the spin and the accuracy altogether, but unfortunately Mize just missed the opportunity altogether at obtaining this very first point. And that caused the first break point in favor of Murtaj. We're very clean score and a double S nonetheless. A very good pick by Mize, but unfortunately that miss, or probably double miss. Probably a back-to-back miss I missed, but yeah, it was still on a small section there. Still very good scores from both of them. And we can see now Mize was very consistent when it came to that Horror 1. And Murtaj is gonna risk it here and pick that number 1. Which could potentially be a very even round here. But it is a very kind of predictable pick after that hidden 1. They also got a really solid score on number 1 qualifier, so it does make sense. They are going with their best options at hand first, and then potentially could switch up the game here and pick something else. And also, fun fact, curiously enough, the other match that was streamed on the secondary channel just ended. And it seems like it also ended with that Hard Rock 2 as the last map, curiously enough. Score difference being extremely lower. Kind of same with the match that wasn't streamed. This one by just 5k points. So that means right now there's only this match left for this specific ETC. And first KI section, both of them still doing a really good job at holding that combo for as long as they can. 200 combo achieved. It's gonna be a very important step. Start off this number 1. Especially when there's just a lot of combo. Right now that score difference is just around 1,000 score difference, is basically just separated by potentially 5 bananas. It's once again on the lead thanks to MyzeJD's spinner team there. Once again, they do get a slightly better spin compared to Murtaj. Murtaj opting to not spin as much compared to Mize. That could seriously bite off later if they're not careful enough. The only thing separating them would be one of these two players finding a miss, but we're slowly approaching the end, and both of them just seem very confident on this map. As I mentioned earlier, this could literally just be an extremely close point. So once again, it's extremely risky pick for Murtaj, but this is potentially their second best option on the map pool after hidden one just been removed entirely by them. Or for them, I should say. Map is coming to a close. And Myze finds the miss at the end once again. Same scenario as Hard Rock 1. And Murtaj is effectively gonna get away with it once again, but then on their own pick. Achieving that double S once again, 2 in a row. Very sad sight to see here. Myze just couldn't get that point for themselves. Potentially achieve that reverse breakpoint. And now Murtaj is on the lead. And now Myze will have to make a decision and pick the map. Could potentially help them acquire a point for this next round. It's gonna be Nomad 2. So we are still gonna be seeing that Nomad pool at play here. And without wasting any time, we are starting that Nomad 2. And if things are gonna roll like in the previous maps, this could potentially be another close point. But we'll just have to wait and see. This one requires a little bit more precision, so there could be slip-ups easily. So far, both of them have really good timing. I mean, we already seen them play R1 and Nomad 1, and their precision and consistency was really good. It seems like that's gonna be the exact same case for this one. Murtaj being the only one to hold that double F. Also, we have Jin with us right now commenting.
Hello.
So, what do you think of this match, Jin? So far, both of these players have remained very consistent, and it's just been decided by one miss for just a spinner battle there on the last map that they played.
So, I didn't check out the players yet because I wasn't sure if I gonna cast them, but I'm doing that in a second. However, I did see that there was apparently a spinner battle, and to lose a spinner battle by 2 bananas is always a little bit rough. But it seems like both players are on the same wavelength. They both can challenge each other, which is always nice to see.
Yeah, for sure. They're both very capable of playing this entire map pool at the moment for what we've seen. And these seeds are extremely separated. It's seed 8 against seed 57. Once again, we are already seeing that in action. But this time, Murtaj is potentially gonna be the one with the small lead. And is gonna achieve that point to themselves by just 85 points. I think this has been the closest point so far on this match. That is not even 1 banana, I think. Because that accuracy, they come down to play, but yeah, it could have been 1 banana. Just barely making a difference. Otherwise, that accuracy would have been in favor of Mice.
Can I just record you doing that?
Is it on?
And now it's up to Mice to...
We have Murtaj is 8th seed and MyzeJD is a seed. Reason.
It's 57, so it's a very
There.
huge difference there.
Yeah, so we can definitely see again that MyzeJD has some trouble on hidden. So maybe Murtaj is going to save that hidden map to have a potential finisher or a map when it goes tough for them. On the other hand, MyzeJD seems to be good on the convert normal and the convert double time and has a really good score on the half of one. On the other hand, Murtaj seems to be an all-rounder, has the first place on hidden 1 and their worst score was the lower hidden, so maybe that's the tactic from MyzeJD on the hidden 1 there. But yeah, we will now load into the Hard Rock 2 map.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Hidden 2 could potentially be a map to finish it off. However, it could be a bit risky for Murtaj.
You see some... Wait, was that a miss or up drop? It was an up drop by MyzeJD.
That was an extra guess.
So both players on a good start. MyzeJD with an unfortunate egg drop. So the lead is going to be on Murtaj's side.
Oh, but Murtaj is gonna find the first miss.
This is really good news for MyzeJD to maybe start the momentum comeback. MyzeJD need to hold the combo however though.
It's still a little bit of, let's say, combo general. There's still a lot of map, but the combo is just very short. But this is around 400 plus combo. So misses are gonna be extremely painful here from here on. There's just 1 spinner left here, but it's honestly not gonna be a huge difference, especially when Murtaj miss on this map.
MyzeJD just needs to hold the combo now. And the point is there.
Yes, there is. It's what they have to do. 70k section does get a little bit intense in movement, but if they're able to achieve that, they could get their second point without any problems. And honestly, that score difference is almost 70k, so even if MyzeJD miss here, I don't think it's gonna make a huge difference. And it seems like MyzeJD is in fact gonna get that second point without any problems.
Yeah, so really good play by both players. However, MyzeJD had only wait, what? They missed. It wasn't an up drop, then it was a miss at the beginning.
Oh.
So they had the miss in the beginning, and a miss in the beginning is a little bit better than a miss midway, and we can see that here by a score difference of roughly 70k. So yeah, well played by MyzeJD, getting the second point for them on the board. And now let's hope he might be able to breakpoint Murtaj to make it an equaled out game.
Now, what could potentially be the next move for Murtaj? And so far, I think these are the only two combos that have been played back to back. And honestly, as I mentioned earlier, MyzeJD did a good job at those convert picks on the qualifiers. Even though Murtaj did score higher, their scores could be extremely close, just as we've seen with these matches. So I'm not entirely sure what is Murtaj thinking about picking next, but whatever it is, it could potentially make them obtain the match point they need.
But apparently it seems like the ref is not active anymore. Let me quickly try to sort that out.
Oh, that's strange. Oh.
Ah, there the ref is making check.
Hidden pick now, once again, I'm not too sure about the hidden two. It could be a trump card, if anything, for Murtaj.
Exactly, so I do believe that I think Murtaj should save this map if Murtaj is able to get the 4th point, or if he sees that MyzeJD is having the momentum now, that they force the hidden pick to at least secure the tiebreaker. On MyzeJD's side, judging by what his qualifier results were, I would suggest that MyzeJD should maybe try to go for the number 4 or for the mixed mod, because those two maps are like, I would say those two maps are the convert maps he should be comfortable with. And as we both anticipated, the hidden 2 map is getting picked. And maybe Murtaj wants to force a tiebreaker.
Probably, yeah, but once again, this is it was a trump card we did not expect as much, but Murtaj isn't quite gonna pick it up after all.
Yeah, I mean, looking back at the qualifier stats, if I am not completely mistaken, from every player that has qualified, I do believe that MyzeJD has the worst hidden placements. So, only judging by the qualifier results, MyzeJD has the most problems with hidden in this tournament, and that is definitely a weakness Murtaj should use. So yeah.
Potentially be a secure match point for Murtaj here.
But MyzeJD obviously could have had the chance to train this map a lot and upset Murtaj here, and if they would be able to manage it, it would be a huge turning point of this match, I do believe. But both players are saying good luck, have fun, so there should be only a matter of time when we load in to this match. And reload.
It should start just a little bit. Hopefully.
It does seem that the referee has some connection issues with the referee client.
I could double check real quick if that is the case.
But we are
I'm
loading
going to the
into
info
the
link.
map.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say hidden 2 has already started on the MP link.
But yeah, we are loading into the hidden 2 map now. So far, no early misses, which is really good to see for both players. A nice chill song for our hidden 2 here. You know what the funny thing is? I actually can't play this map.
Oh,
I
really?
actually can't get combo on this map, bro.
Dang.
I also tried to do a replay for this one, but yeah, unlucky. But yeah, going back to the main event, we have some
Yeah.
accuracy drops for my Murtaj. And we
Oh, and
actually
an
got to find
actual
the first miss. This is really good news for MyzeJD.
Yeah, extremely good, especially when they achieved the first max combo line here.
Exactly, they're still also holding DSS, which is also really good. Murtaj has dropped some accuracy and then has found a drop. Meanwhile, MyzeJD, apparently, like I said, maybe the one player who struggles with hidden the most in the tournament, and maybe they hurt me and took it personally. If that's the case, I do apologize. I just went off stats, I promise.
They're really demonstrating they can play this hidden too. That is extremely good. There's only a quarter of the map left and they're still holding a double S.
Yeah, with a lead of 60k as well. I believe even if they miss, because they have the better accuracy, maybe they can even allow themselves to get a one miss. And Murtaj is going to instantly trade it, which is really good news for MyzeJD.
Extremely good as the map is literally ending and I don't think there's gonna be a huge difference here. Even if Mice drops, Murtaj does not have that max combo, so that score is not gonna increase at all. And Murtaj just seals the deal here, making Mice obtain that third point, and now they're 3-3.
Exactly. Like I said, this could be a potential really big point for MyzeJD. I think Murtaj kinda went with the same mindset as I did. Like they did see MyzeJD's qualifier hidden stats and were like, okay, this might be one of the easier maps for me to win. And yeah, if we can believe the chat, it seems like Murtaj had some consistency issues or like some nerves there. But yeah, this is a really big point for MyzeJD. It is now equaled out at 3-3, and this match is completely open again. And we have a mixed, not mixed mod. We have a mystery mod pick by MyzeJD. We will have a Thread of Lights, our more gimmicky map this round. We will have a high CS map. like I said, a high CS map, meaning the fruits are a little bit smaller than your usual map, which requires a little bit more of a reading skill and precision skill. We see that MyzeJD is going to be the first one who is dropping some accuracy, which is going to give a small lead towards Murtaj.
Accuracy is gonna matter a lot, especially this map. Since I think it doesn't even reach 200 combo. Or I think it does, but basically everything matters. And there's one spinner at the end, so that could be the potential deciding factor on who's gonna get this point.
Exactly. It was just the case in one of the other matches we streamed, Silver Soul against Mattia, the second seed, and Silver Soul sadly lost because they have missed 2 droplets. And we do see that MyzeJD is still holding the FC, however, has dropped a lot of accuracy, which is really not that great on that map because the map is also really slow, really short. And I don't believe...
Reaching the end, they will have to obtain at least 5 more bananas compared to
Yes.
Murtaj.
But Murtaj
Unfortunately, that's not the
seems...
case.
It did seem like a equal spin, and that will mean that Murtaj is getting their 4th point, which will also result in the first match point of this match. It's the last map Murtaj can now pick, so it's more or less a make or break situation for MyzeJD. They need to win this next map to force the tiebreaker, and Murtaj needs to win it to avoid the tiebreaker and win the match, I say, in regular time. It's going to be interesting to see what maps are still open. As our streamer is showing it to us right now, we will have a normal 4 and double time 1. Double time 1 has been picked.
I found something that I could live for. Curtain shook as you opened my eyes, and I came rushing inside. Data behind my heart's encryption key. Can you see? Listen.
And we'll have our double time 1 map. Least favorite song, because I completely hate VTuber songs, but that is just my personal opinion. The map is great, the song is meh. But let's see how the players will perform that. It seems like that MyzeJD might have catched 1 more banana. No, I think it was a quite equal spin.
Yeah, about that. Around, I think just maybe 1 banana difference or none. Okay, maybe not.
Both players still holding the SS with a really good spin on both sides. MyzeJD is fighting for the tiebreaker. Murtaj is fighting to secure that match. Also, I would like to take the chance again, because I kind of spread misinformation last time. So if both players are having the same score on the map, the map is going to be replayed 1 more time. If it's going to be the case once again that they have the same score, then the fate goes to the roll, and the player with the higher roll will win the map. So yeah. Just to be sure. Yeah, so far
Halfway
the
through the
scores-
map.
and the scores are deadly even.
Yeah, no difference whatsoever. No difference whatsoever.
1 drop
I think that's just-
can make a difference.
Yeah, for sure. It's not gonna be by much, but it's gonna be significant. And I think there's just 1 spinner at the end. That's about it.
Yes. it does seem like the spinner is going to play a big factor so far in this map between those two players. And there we have the spinner. And then this time it definitely goes to MyzeJD.
Oh, this is gonna be quite nerve-wracking.
Yes, they need to hold the combo and don't drop any. And as I just see it, Murtaj has dropped some accuracy, which is going to help MyzeJD as well.
But now
Will
they
it
have
be
to
in-
do a really good spin.
And they're having a good spin, and MyzeJD is taking that break point of Murtaj, is defending the one match point, and is now forcing the tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker, let's go. Oh, this is in fact gonna be very intense still. This map is quite consistent. Also, this is custom map by Vivian's.
Yes. We should definitely do a karaoke stream now and sing.
I don't know. I mean, once again, anything could happen in earlier rounds, so we can't know for sure until it happens. But based on this map's flow, yeah, the flow and how both of these players have been very consistent throughout the whole pool, I think it would just come down to either accuracy or just one for sure miss. I'm pretty sure the cortisol levels should be very high. Maybe a tiebreaker was not expected at all. But here we are.
Yeah, but we already have seen some upset stories where the high seed was in the end able to defend it in the tiebreaker. But it is a really good sign that lower seeded player have a chance to win against the higher seeded player in the early rounds, which could make the tournament tree or the bracket a little bit more interesting. So let's see if MyzeJD is able to put the 8th seed down into the loser brackets, or if Murtaj is going to clutch it up in the tiebreaker.
Oh, Mize. Gotta get that first early miss.
Yeah, those jumping patterns are a little bit harder to hit. The tiebreaker is definitely also one of the harder maps in this pool, if not even the hardest map. So it does make sense that we have some misses on this map. However, the map is a little bit more, is a little longer than the other maps, so there's plenty of time for Mize to come back.
Once again, another miss before that spinner. That is not gonna be a good sign for Mize. As Murtaj is still holding that double S and has the max combo at side.
Exactly, Murtaj is definitely at a really comfortable position right now. But a lot can still happen.
Yeah, there's still a lot of map left. We're barely done with the first quarter of the map.
Mize is nearing that 200 combo, which is really good for Mize. However, Mize does need to hope that Murtaj is going to find a miss somewhere.
Mize is able to recover. They do have the max combo now, so that score lead is gonna stay around 63k of difference. Yeah, quite the nostalgic song. not gonna lie.
I can understand.
Oh, but this map is coming to a close here. Just a quarter of the map left. Just like that. It's just happening so fast, even though this map is really long. And so far, Murtaj is still holding that double S. Looking very
Yes.
comfortable.
Murtaj is having a really good performance right now on this tiebreaker. MyzeJD is also not having a bad performance. However, MyzeJD sadly had 2 misses, which is 60k, sadly. Even if Murtaj would miss now, I don't think Mize would have enough time to come back. Murtaj would need to have a chain miss, which means he would need to miss a whole section.
Yeah, and
However,
not gonna happen, unfortunately.
I don't
Even if it
think
does
I-
happen now, 960k is enough for them to get away with it.
and however, we will sadly see a third miss from Mize, and that means Murtaj will clutch it up in the tiebreaker. Congratulations to the Polish player on advancing to the next round into the winner bracket, and for Mize, well fought, and good luck in the loser bracket.
Indeed, it's still not over yet for them. And honestly, this is going to be a very scary situation. So we could potentially see another close match on the losers market for Mice against whoever goes against them. But yeah, once again, good job for Murtaj for winning this round. It was an extremely close match, but in the end, they could achieve that win. And
But
we
yeah.
are actually having another match right now.
Exactly, against Huntnong against Stalowy Research. However, I'm going to take my leave, so I believe you guys are going to be left with Yoshihiro and Super Rooster again. So thank you for watching the other match and have fun with this one. Bye bye.
See you, Jin.
See ya.
And actually, yeah, this is gonna be streamed. I mean, not streamed. This will be cast by Asvid and me. However, I am gonna stepping out for just a little bit, and I'll come back to you all in a bit. But yeah, first of all, I think we're gonna be seeing the warm-ups. But yeah, I should be heading out now, and I'll be back.
So, we are heading on to the warm up first, as Mr. goes and eats. Lick. And honestly, this is the only warm up of the 3 matches I'm casting that I have not actually played because I did not have time. I planned to play this after the last match had ended, but yeah, it went to now, so. Ooh, my ooh, miss from Starlo. Stelloing? Stello. Okay. While we're on the warm-up, I should probably go over the qualifying stats. First up, C9, Hot Nog. I believe that's how you pronounce their username. 4th and 10th on Double Time. Also 9th and 10th on No Mod 2 and 3 respectively. I do feel like we're gonna see probably a Hard Rock fan from Hot Nog. Then we have Speed 56 for Stelo. Stella had a amazing hidden 2 score. I do expect to see probably a hard rock or nomad ban. And I do believe, yeah, just in time actually. We are finished with the warm-up. Oh no, we actually have another warm-up. I guess we actually do have a warm-up. Okay, I'll be honest. I did not see this warm-up on the website. So apparently I haven't played either of the warm-ups. But going back to Stella's stats, high 60th ranks for all of the nomads except nomad 3. Really good hidden scores. Sorry. GT2 they did struggle on. Hard Rock they got low 50s. Nope, they got low 60s. My bad. And then GT1 was 44. So I do expect probably a Hard Rock ban from Stella here, and then probably a I forgot what I said. Yeah, probably a hidden ban or Hard Rock from Haunt Knowledge here. What's that? Oh, 4-star? Not sure how to commentate this song, honestly. I really don't know. Okay, combos are actually just 3 in between shows. I honestly did not know how to commentate that song. Ooh, S rank from Haunt Knowledge. And I think now we're going on to the roles for the actual match. It'll load. Okay, a 14 roll from Haunt Knowledge? Oh, okay, I don't think we get to see... I didn't see Stella's roll. But they won. Second pick! Interesting. And they're bringing DT2. The song I don't know how to pronounce. Hidden 2. No! I really like Hidden 2. Well, I mean, I get to post the image. So let me go ahead and post the image. And for the first song we have, the Mented Happy Birthday. I will always call it that. It is not just a mix mod, it is the Mented Happy Birthday. Like, this has been the first pick every time I've cast so far. Oh my god. But for the curious fans in chat here, we have seed 9 versus seed 56 here. So honestly, this might be close, this might not. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm excited to see it anyways. No, that's not early miss, actually. Still, terrible miss from Hot Nog there. It's gonna give the lead to Scalo. And a miss from Scalo! Okay, this match actually might become closer than I thought, honestly. After that miss. Both players still holding combo into 1/8 of the map left. Keep stumbling over my words, my bad. Hot Nog will start off by taking this 1-0. Both with the same miss count and droplet count too. Oh wow. So yeah, that miss was really what did it in. Also, I hope my quality is better than last match I commentated. Ooh, next up we get Accelerate. Hidden 1. I Okay, Bencho lagged for a second. I thought Hot Nog actually dropped. Ooh, Stalo act missing. Okay, there is a second spinner. If Hot Nog can hold it here, and they do. Hot Nog winning match two. I really thought it was going to be double SS there. And that is a break point as well, I noticed. And next up, we have Hot Nog's pick. Well, second pick. And we have Nomad 4.
Yeah, this is gonna be, I think, the first combo pick of this match.
I do believe so as well. Yes, it is. I have to go back through my memory to remember which two matches were picked. Mike better this match, by the way.
What was it again?
Is my mic better this match?
A little bit. I can't compare since I think this is the first time I'm hearing you, but it sounds good.
Yeah, this is the first time we commentated together.
Turn off right off the bat.
I'm actually using a gamer microphone. Ooh, act mix from Hot Nog here.
I think those were double droplet misses, and it's gonna make a small difference at the moment, but still gonna be enough for Stalowy to be on the lead here.
Yes.
Oh, but Stalowy is gonna miss first.
Double miss. Did they like barely miss both of those?
Yes,
I think they thought that they were far enough.
But Hotnog.
That is my most common way to miss, honestly.
Yes, Hotnog just barely.
Yeah,
did it,
Hot Nog
but it's
reaching
gonna
max
be-
combo first.
It's gonna be quite a significant halfway through the map.
Yes.
And also, I'm a little bit surprised, but so based on the qualifier stats, Hotnog did a really good job on that. DT2 getting in seat number 4, so they could potentially have this as a trump card for a later on pick. Maybe they're reserving it for maybe a third or fourth pick on this round.
Yes, in my opinion, I did expect to see like both of them banning Hard Rock picks, because Hard Rock and Nomad were bad for Hot Nog, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Yeah, it was Hard Rock and Cannon that were on the worst side for Hot Nog. And then it was Hard Rock and Nomad that was on the bad side for Stalo.
And Hidden 2 was their best performance for Stalowy.
Yes,
a
it
very
was.
solid seed 8.
Yes. And this match just concludes with a Hot Nog win, going up 3-0.
Dude, this is looking quite dangerous here for Stalowy. This could potentially be their last pick, so they gotta be careful with what they pick. And they're going for Nomad 1.
And we head to Nomad 1. Interesting.
Okay. Was Hidden 2? Yeah, Hidden 2 was banned. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I already posted the image in the tournament general.
So they went for offensive bans here. with Hidden 2 and DT2 just being
It does
banned.
seem
Their
like it.
best, their best, basically their best picks here just caught off straight. So that means not DT2, but maybe DT1 could be a potential pick for Hot Nog. Perhaps.
I do see them picking DT1 as maybe their final pick. If like Stallo manages to turn things around. Which, who knows? We could have Stallo turn this around.
Indeed, there is still potential.
Was that a tie spinner?
Yes, it was. It didn't seem like it because they did not take the same pattern, but yes, it was the same spinner amount.
So this is going to be really close.
Oh, unfortunately, did you see a baby?
Ooh, Act miss.
Yeah, at the
I mean,
beginning, but
it's better to have an Act miss than a combo miss.
oh, for sure.
Hot Nog going to have a slight lead here, hanging into 2/3 of the map remaining.
Halfway through the map, starting off this second guy section. Still no significant differences at the moment. Other
Besides
than
that Act
the
miss at
accuracy.
yeah, besides that Act miss, it honestly is really close.
Two droplet misses. Potentially one or two bananas extra. Still gonna be in favor of on Nog here.
Yes.
I think this time Honnog did win that spinner by just a little bit, so it's gonna be very beneficial. We're almost ending the map. Both of them seem very confident on this one. And this stays the same. It's quite safe to say Honnog will win that race point and match point altogether. It's way
Yeah.
of 4 points.
It's going to. We are most likely going to match point here for Hot Nog.
Yeah, that's it. Both of
Yes.
them did FC, but
We will
Honnog,
go to match point.
yeah, and Honnog just kept the FC and double S, and that safely secured that
Yeah.
waypoint and match point.
Will Hot Nog just try to end this here and go DT1?
There is a high chance, and yeah, it is gonna happen.
Ooh, we get the VTuber song. Honestly, this song is good with or without double time.
For sure.
Data behind my heart's encryption key. Listen, and you might hear a melody. Your fire sparked the passion that keeps burning.
And now we start what could potentially be the last map of this match.
It certainly could be. We don't know yet how it is going to turn out, though. This is a very walkable map in comparison to something like normal one, but it's just gonna test your bladder control, so anything could happen.
Listen, and you might hear a melody. Your fire spark, the passion that keeps burning. Magic that helps you to believe. All the colors of the night, the way they help you hide. I'm learning what it's like to
And once again, I think Hono is on the lead with really just one banana.
Maybe.
Oh,
it
double
might-
miss!
Huh? Ooh, combo reset.
And it's gonna do nothing.
Oh yeah, I think they did both miss on the exact same one.
Yes. But another slowly coming back to that max combo.
Yes.
That
It
was
does
extremely
seem like the
unexpected.
score is currently tied.
Yeah, it is gonna sit down again to just one banana difference, surprisingly, as none of these players have achieved any act drop at the moment. Second KX section.
It might not even be one banana actually. It may just be tied, but I can't really tell. If I'm correct, there are no breaks in this map, correct?
Yeah, there are absolutely no breaks.
Yeah.
So,
So,
none of these players are able
neither player will be able to
the
see.
scores.
Yeah.
No. And just like that, there's just a quarter of the map left, and I think that's just essentially, I think 2 spinners left. This is almost the last second to last one. Starry finding the miss of the big droplet.
Sorry, no.
Oh, that's very unfortunate.
This may end up just going 5-0. Unless Hotnod can find a miss here. It doesn't seem like it, however.
Unknown is just gonna get away with that one miss and win the last point they needed to win the match.
Yes. Unfortunately, we could not see a reverse sweep here.
No, but it still was a really close one up until like
Yes.
3/4 in on the map.
And they are showcasing tiebreaker. Looks like I'm posting that image back in Tournament General again.
curtain shook as you opened my eyes.
Like I said many times, never actually listened to the lyrics of this song. Worst mistake of my life. And we go on to a tiebreaker showcase now. Guys, I think Shawnee got low. I will keep making this joke. Hot Knock still keeping double S here. The more I listen to this song, the worse it gets. On, still with an SS with 1/3 of the map left to go. Another miss from Stallo here. Going into the break here, still holding SS on. And it is an SS on the tiebreaker showcase for Hot Nog. And next match will be Sim versus Symbiona versus Kratuba. Which if I do remember correctly, that is also packed by me and you, Brewster.
Yes, and it's gonna happen in roughly 25 minutes.
I do look forward to it.
Yeah, same here. Oh, I hope you all enjoyed this match, and I hope to see you all in just a bit.
Yes, same here. See you for now.